Also trending today, Ukraine. And that's because NATO's Secretary General says the allies have agreed the nation will join the alliance after the war with Russia ends. The comments come during the NATO foreign ministers meeting in Brussels and as Ukraine deals with a massive winter storm causing blackouts and road closures amid ongoing fierce fighting with Russia.
All allies agree that in the midst of a war, full membership is not possible.
At the NATO foreign ministers meeting, Jens Stoltenberg says members agree that Ukraine can't join in the middle of the war with Russia, even though the ties between the alliance and Ukraine will continue to grow deeper.
Of course, we will continue to look into to address how we can move Ukraine and NATO even closer together.
The Secretary General reiterated that if the Ukrainian government completes certain reforms, it can become a full member after the war. What types of reforms will be a topic of conversation at the ministerial meetings, and Stoltenberg says recommendations will be made to Ukraine.
Allies agree that Ukraine will become a member of NATO. At our meeting, we will agree recommendations for Ukraine's priority reforms as we continue to support Kiev on its path to NATO membership.
Ukraine is also in the process of completing reforms in its bid to join the European Union, the EU requiring Ukraine to crack down on corruption.
My message is that Ukraine is doing everything to strengthen the fight against corruption.
Stoltenberg also reaffirmed NATO's long-term commitment to support Ukraine's war effort and path to membership. This Wednesday, Ukraine's foreign minister will attend the first meeting of the NATO-Ukraine Council, a joint body where allies and Ukraine advance cooperation on the path to NATO membership. It was launched at the last NATO summit in Lithuania.
Last year, Ukraine won the battles of Kiev, Kharkiv, and Kherson. This year, they continue to inflict heavy losses on Russia.
On Friday, Russia warned a suggestion by a top NATO commander to change regulations to allow military equipment and troops to move more freely between alliance countries is increasing tensions. NATO has given Ukraine vast amounts of military equipment and supplies to aid in its defense of Russia's invasion. As ministers meet, a severe snowstorm has caused power outages in more than 2,000 settlements in the south and central regions of Ukraine. More than a dozen highways have been forced to close due to the wintry conditions as vehicles became stuck amid heavy snowdrifts. The winter weather comes as tens of thousands of troops continue to push back against Russia in the east and the south. Over the weekend, Ukrainian officials say Russia launched its largest drone attack against the capital of Kyiv since the start of its invasion. Local officials say more than 40 drones were intercepted in the Saturday attack.